Let's try to get closer to level 60. In our favorite game, classic World of Warcraft. The Burning Crusade. Played a bit this morning. I don't remember if I was questing or not, but we just finished up here in the Thistle Shrub Valley. Maybe we can see if Tuga is available. I don't know if he like pats around or not. I don't see Tuga anywhere. Get it like Tuga, like Tortuga, like turtle. Crazy game, huh? My hearth is hella far. I would just go back to the inn. Was watching a Jedi Warlock lore video, and he was talking about how these creatures would have the creature type of beast, but the insects, I can't remember what they're called right now, don't have a creature type, because they are weird alien beings from deep in the earth, not a beast. That's good Vorthos. I think the plan was finish up here, go Hinterlands, go Ungoro. I also want to get in the Sunken Temple, but because we'll be taking the Safe Fall Cloak, it's not as urgent as it might be for another class. Like a warrior or hunter who would get their diamond flask or their trinket of choice. So we're just going to cruise through the desert. This quest are able to 40 no problem. I don't even know if Vile Priestess Hex is elite or not in this version of this game. Which would be the priestess at the top of, I think it's called Jinta Allure. which is the formerly elite patrol village up in the Hinterlands. Mark that guy if I can. I'll have to drop from combat though. What do we got? Wound poison, crippling poison. Let's control this forward. Yeah, I didn't do nothing.
Time is in need of some alchemy supplies, are we? Or do you have other business with me?
Good work! I'll start my analysis on these now. I can tell you right from the start, though. These are nothing like any insect form I have ever seen. It's almost as if these bugs are being controlled by an outside force or something. You need to go talk to Fizzledowser right away. Apparently there is an emergency that he needs your help with on the double. I'm not sure, but I think it involves more of the bugs in the Tanaris desert.
Nice little upgrade there. It's like plus 4 or 5 offensive stats for minus 1 stamina. Ooh, crossboard, nice. Puppet Lotus.
Have a good one! Talk to me!
They're that big, I might have to rethink my plan. But you did hold up your end of the bargain, so here's what I promised.
What's up?
Oh, this is just terrible. I sent out my top assistant, Junior Surveyor Scrimshank, into the desert southeast of here. That's an area we call the Gaping Chasm. Well, he's gone missing, and his last report had more of those weird bugs where he was. Could it be that they've infested 2 major regions of the desert now? I need you to head into the Gaping Chasm and look for Scrimshank, please. That, or at least find his surveying equipment. I fear that may be all that is left of the poor sod.
Greetings once again. I just wanted to send you word that things here in Camp Mojache are going well. I've managed to make several new pieces of leather items thanks in no small part to your aid. I had some extra bits of leather left over, so I thought I'd send you something extra as a way of saying thank you once more. If you're ever by the camp again, be sure to visit. Peace to you and your ancestors. Jane Dorn.
you doing? Keep it real. Yo! Living out here in the desert is rough. I get so thirsty standing outside in this heat. Oh, wonderful. Give it here. Let me drink it.
Black! This stuff tastes terrible. So much for that idea. Wait, what's that? Oh, I know. You think I shouldn't give up on this stuff. Well, okay then. I have an idea. Brilliant. Take this due to my friend Sprinkle. She's an excellent chef. Tell her what we're up to here, and that we want to make it go down a little easier. I mean, if it's gonna taste that bad, it at least should have some kick to it. And I'm just not feeling it.
Marin's a good guy, don't get me wrong. Just a little eccentric, I'd say. And of course, he needs my help yet again. When I was a kid, my sister used to do all the cooking. It was horrible. I could barely stomach some of her concoctions until I found what I like to call my secret ingredient. Add it to anything and wow, it tastes great. What is it, you ask? It's a mushroom called the violet tragon. If you want me to help you turn this horrid-tasting brew into something edible, head to the Hinterlands and look for a small lake there. Oh, and remember, the violet tragon can only be found underwater.
Okay. This might take a minute.
Do not loiter. Stay the course.
We will persevere.
Everything has a price. Farewell. What do you seek? I have one-of-a-kind items. Hold your head high.
Now this is pod racing.
This map shows a stretch of beach with a southern face. Below the map are words elegantly written. South of Weedle, south of home, find a mast and flag and bones, dig you there. A key you'll need, and a key you'll see the men you face take Blagna's fee.
We have many lockboxes to pick. I've been saving them for a while. Three. 194. 195. Our new lock picking total 196. Always can use more snuff. Dang, I think I might have more than a stack of snuff after these. Snip tool out of a vision of stream real quick. Save changes. Still have a bit of more poison to create. Oops, okay, I guess 11 instant is enough. It's like about 5.5 hours. I guess I was just crit on offhand. I have any dust of deterioration, but I don't think I do. To talk to the guy that does bonk.
Welcome to Tanaris, adventurer. How can I be of service to you today? You don't look like a blacksmith to me, but I know how looks can be deceiving.
Ancient egg. Just gonna mod that real quick. Okay. I'm going to fly to Ratchet and teleport back home.
Time is money. Ah, a
Set this
visitor.
into my home.
Must be an adventurer. We don't get
What are
many
those crates
tourists
for?
down this way. Grab a chair and a drink, make yourself comfortable. Say, you look like you have some meat on your bones. You thinking about competing in the cage matches?
That's Alliance. Fly Ratchet, teleport
Where
home.
would you like to fly to?
And then we can go over to Steamwheel Port, and then we can talk to Marvin Ribbit Seeker halfway down Tanaris, and then we can do the Scrimshank Redemption, and then we can peace on out to the next zone. So I will be right back. Gotta fill up our water. Sure. And we're back.
Hi there. No, Marvin sure isn't here, and he won't be back for quite some time. Actually, I am getting a little worried about him. I hope he gets back soon. A large chest arrived for him, and it's too heavy for me to lug it inside here. I had to leave it out by the door. Being an apprentice to Marvon Rivet Seeker, I've learned so much, but he's been gone for such a long time now, so I think I'm going to work on some experiments of my own. I've been reading about Ungoro Crater most recently, and about the strange volcanic activity going on in the middle of the crater. I think a lot could be learned if I could just get some of the ash from the elementals there. Do you think you'd mind collecting some for me, if you're going that way?
Must be a good comfortable. Check it out, bro.
Relax.
Mashara tablets.
See ya later.
Ancient egg.
Okito.
Now we go Marvon and Rivet Seeker. Oh, Thistle Tea is what I read on. Gonna have to mess with my keybinds pretty soon. I like to have a lot of stuff on a mouse wheel scroll, but it's already getting kind of full with regards to modifiers like Shift and Control and Alt. don't think I have any like shift control, control alt, but I think I would like to have some later. When I play Hunter, I put almost everything on mouse wheel so I can have like good mobility.
I know. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. My home is actually in Ratchet, but after crashing my Zeppelin here, I thought I might as well start the research I came here to do.
Yeah, this is the stone. It's all coming back to me now, adventurer. Inside the temple, I found a circular room with 6 balconies, each one with a serpent statue on the edge. Curious, I pushed one of them to see what would happen, and it was a trap. I nearly fell to my death from the explosion. Laying there on the ledge, I looked down and noticed that there was another statue at the base of the room. An altar of sorts. Hakar, I think it was called. I think that this altar is the secret. You must bring this token to the altar in the sunken temple. My memories are cloudy, but I will tell you what I can. The circle of statues in the sunken temple, while dangerous, I believe that they hold the secret to unlock an even greater treasure. From the main altar, I was able to activate a series of lights. I think that if you can uncover what these lights mean, you might be able to unlock whatever secrets are hiding in this room. I warn you, though, adventurer, great evil lies in the temple. It's likely that anything valuable will be fervently guarded.
I don't remember if he's like deep in there or not. We'll find out shortly, won't we? Okay, we got ore. We got dismount. We got vanish on cooldown. We do have prep. Should be shift mouse button. Pre-med would be on mouse button. I'd like to get throwing or Debbie throw, maybe on mouse wheel as well, but I think I'm gonna have more important things. What about Kaga? Let's get our bug bearings. Pretty freaking fast. Does it give a combo point? Yes, it does. Does Humo get a combo point? I must have missed. Beautiful. There was a bug inside of that bug. We're on a buggy world tour. Never mind. I was gonna say we can go all the way through the hive so I can get the other mithril, but I don't think I can mine small thorium yet. Yeah, we're at 225. Maybe we can. Let's do it. It's good to know that our mining is capped. Nope. Going north. What a strange environment. So what do we give up? Riposte, the ability to disarm noise, bunch of it. Spirit illusion. Blade flurry, that's a good one. Adrenaline rush, that's a good one. And combat potency, which is fun for PvE.
He was a good goblin, young Scrimshank. Let's hope that his demise was not in vain by what he was able to record with his surveying equipment. It seems as though we have quite the situation on our hands here with these bugs. They're way too cunning for their own good, and the research we've done so far is shaping up to indicate that they might even be under the controlling influence of a third party. If this is the case, then it bodes ill for not only Gadgetzan, but the whole desert. I'm going to spend some time taking a look at Scrimshank's surveying gear, as well as putting his personal effects in order. I get the sneaking feeling behind my ears that this isn't the last loss we'll be facing against these bugs. I'd like for you to check in with Alchemist Pestlezug to see if he has had a chance to process the insect parts we sent him. If they're ready, bring them to me. Yes, I have the results right here. They are unsettling, to say the least. Our initial suspicion that the bugs are being controlled by an outside force, we believe, is correct. If this is the case, then we are dealing with not only a very powerful unknown force, but also a malignant one. These bugs have been changed to be pure ravagers. I've never seen anything quite like it. Senior Surveyor Fizzledowser needs to see this report immediately. Actually, everyone who can read needs to see this report. We are facing a grave and serious threat to not only Tanaris and Gadgetzan, but if left unchecked, the entirety of southern Kalimdor. Heck, even quite possible the whole of Azeroth. This thing has given no indication it will subside. Have Fizzledowser make a duplicate of the report for you to distribute freely to your allegiance. Everyone must know about this threat. Thank you for delivering the report, Junior Surveyor Adventurer. Here is your pay for your diligent service to the Gadgetzan Water Company. While I am usually not thrilled about handing out our valuable information carte blanche to those who would otherwise pay good coin for it, I have known Pestlezug for a number of years now. If he recommends letting everyone know about it, then so be it. Give me a moment and I'll make you a copy. Here's your report. I urge you to take it to someone who might have working knowledge in this kind of thing. I know this troll scholar named Zilzibin Drumlore. He spent a lot of time studying life forms that are unique to the ecology of Azeroth. He's a historian to boot. If you want someone to help figure out what exactly this threat is and how to stop it, give this report to him. We're going to need all the help we can get. Zil lives in a house on the second tier of the Drag in Orgrimmar.
I'm gonna try and buy a quarter to get faster.
The Shattered Hand will see the Horde to their former glory, unhindered by the timidness of the War Chief.
Lord Jorok Ravenholt has requested your presence. The matter is secret and I cannot say any more. Ravenholt Manor is located in the Hillsbrad foothills. Look for a path in the mountains northwest of Durnhold Keep.
Spirits.
I give you warm greetings, adventurer, as does the Shattered Hand. Do not look so surprised, adventurer. There be shadows even on the highest perches of Orgrimmar. Something must hide there. The Shattered Hand take that role willingly. Thrall, even in his good heart, acknowledge that the hand be necessary to ensure Orc and Troll safety. But you not here to talk about my business. You here for something else. Maybe there be something you can do for the hand now that me think about it. Yes, Jesrimon could use your help for sure. In Ungoro Crater, there be raptors with deadly claws. Some of those raptors sometimes have white claws instead of ones black like death. The hand have clients that like weapons crafted from these claws. Bring me many of those white claws and me pay you good coin. Do it fast enough and maybe me help you in other ways.
I've got some salvage work for you. And if you're an aficionado of fine Ripple like I am, then you'll love this task. Ripple. It's a drink, you dummy. An abandoned Horde outpost has a stash of Hinterland's honey Ripple from when they were in business. You can't get fine Ripple like that anymore. One of Malton's dummy associates knows the shot, so you'll go out there and bring me a case of packaged Ripple, and 2 for my own collection. Talk to Malton. He'll fill you in on the details.
We've got work for you. That is, if you've got the guts to do it. Deep in the Badlands is the Uldaman dig site. We've heard a tale about some idiot paladin who died there recently. Why we even...
Oh yeah, about the Ripple Dad wants. He wants to sell the Ripple to a tavern here in Orgrimmar, but we'll get more money if it is in its original packaging. I know someone who can do that, and he's in the Hinterlands where the Ripple is. But he's, a high elf. Well, he's a good high elf, as he's not a part of the Alliance. Well, he's not so much a good high elf as he is a drunken high elf. He loves, and I mean loves, the hooch.
The elf you will need to talk to is Gilvradin's Sunchaser. He can name any wine, vintage and all, just by smell alone. He can package up the Ripple we need, so you'll need to talk with him. We need 6 bottles for packaging. 2 for Dad, and however many he'll want. And believe me, he'll want some. When you've packaged the Ripple and got Dad's 2 bottles, come back here. Gilveraden's camp is near some High Elf Lodge in the Hinterlands, and those High Elves are not good. Trust me.
This report. I've dealt with these beasts before. Fizzledowser was wise to send this and you to me. These creatures will consume the Tanaris desert rapidly. They are nothing short of one of the greatest menaces we all will ever face. Familiarize yourself with this name, adventurer. Silithid. The insects mentioned here are the Silithid, and they are the tools of one of the greatest threats that both the Horde and Alliance face. If only we were smart enough to see that before. It would seem that the Silithid's intent, nay reason for being, is to devour everything in their path that is not of their ecology. Their focus is singular, and it is for this reason they are a grave threat to all life on Azeroth. What we've seen to date is but the first stages. I suspect that their strength comes from deeper in Kalimdor, Ungoro Crater. Go to Gadgetson in the Tanaris Desert and speak to alchemist Pestlazuk. Tell him of my theory. He will surely aid us in fighting the Silithid.
Heroes of the realm, hear me. The Horde calls upon you for swift action. A call to arms has been issued for all able-bodied individuals to take up arms against the Scourge. Rumors fly of new threats rising from the ruins of the Eastern Kingdoms. They loom to the east of the Undercity in the northern reaches of the lands now known as the Plague Lands. Heroes of the realm, seek out High Executor Darrington, who has set up his base camp at the Bulwark, east of Tirisfal Glade.
So we're on our way to the Hinterlands. And we can make a stopover in Ravenhold. What would we be doing now then? No, it's not Lionheart. It's fake Lionheart. Blade of the Titans.
The Queldanil Lodge is a center of communication for the High Elves of the Hinterlands. Their ambassadors are working to establish relationships with other races with whom they share their knowledge of the Witherbark trolls that inhabit the area in the southern hinterlands. All of the documents regarding the communications are kept at the lodge. We don't need the High Vale building alliances with others, adventurer. Destroy the High Vale documents. We need to burn their lines of communication, literally.
Need assistance?
I'm listening.
What will you require?
Shadowmaster Vivian Legrave is in need of your services. She is in the Badlands, in the Orcish outpost of Kargath, pursuing rumors of a certain brew made by the Dark Iron Dwarves of Blackrock Depths. Speak with Vivian. She awaits you.
The Royal Apothecary Society needs your assistance. Listen closely, and both of us may profit from my plan. Apothecary Kiever in the next room may be touched, but his research does potentially bear fruit if it were pursued by a clever researcher. Fortunately, I am such a researcher. I want you to take this purchase order to Alessandro Luca, the proprietor of Blue Moon Odds and Ends. He'll give you a testing kit. When you have it, bring it back to me and I'll outline your task in detail.
See that Tauren behind me, the one who looks like she's going to be ill at any moment? She was in Ajara recently. She claims she was wounded by some Naga while making her way through the ruins of Eldorath. After fighting off a few of them, she took a break on the beach and drank from one of the tide pools. Now she's feeling nauseous, among other things. I'd like to find out what she drank. Take this box. In it are some empty vials I labeled. Fill each at different pools and come back. Fellwood is a forest far north of the Barrens, even farther than Ashenvale. There, slimes are found all around pools of water blessed by the touch of Fell. The Scourge decimated the area with attacks of infernals and other demonic magics. The slimes supposedly crept up through the earth during these attacks. Gather samples of Fellwood slimes, and we will use the testing equipment next to me to create a control group for our tests against other samples you gather. Have you heard of the Ungoro Crater, adventurer? It is near the Tanaris Desert, and it is a magnificent place. Lush, vibrant, full of creatures and plant life. It is there you must go. Word has reached me that the place seems completely untainted by outside hands. Explorers are just now discovering its secrets. I would like to test the slimes or oozes there. If it is true that they are uncorrupt, then I would like to see how such creatures have evolved. See that Tauren behind me, the one who looks like she's going to be ill at any moment? She was in Ajara recently. She claims she was wounded by some Naga while making her way through the ruins of Eldorath. After fighting off a few of them, she took a break on the beach and drank from one of the tide pools. Now she's feeling nauseous, among other things. I'd like to find out what she drank. Take this box. In it are some empty vials I labeled. Fill each at different pools and come back.
Ah, Zinga needs a kit, does she? It saddens me that Zinga does not choose to grace myself with her sweet presence. Very well, let me procure a kit for you.
The kit is ready, adventurer. No doubt that Apothecary Zinga will want this as soon as possible. Take it to her without delay, and let her know that I will add the cost of the kit to the Society's tab. Also, please extend to her my warmest salutations. Well, don't just stand there. Such is the life of a simple courier, yes?
Good. It pleases me to be working with someone who takes pride in not wasting my time. After I make some adjustments to this kit, you'll be ready to head out into the field. You'll be using it to collect some vital data to the task at hand. It will take just a moment for me to finish the modifications. While you are waiting, you should probably start thinking about what you'd like to bring to the desert with you. Yes, I said the desert. You will be headed to the Tanaris Desert, testing the tissue consistency of the basilisks, scorpids, and hyena native there. Obtain tissue samples and use them with the testing kit in tow. Expect a chunk of the samples to fail. I need 8 acceptable samples of each creature type. In addition, the goblins of Gadgetson have a power source that must be used with this kind of modified kit. Speak to Chief Engineer Bilgewizzle and acquire one for the kit. Return to me only when you are successful.
I got the best deals anywhere! Hurry back!
The Hinterlands. Also, I'm gonna have to go eat here in a minute. It's fine to go south around this mountain, this hill, this finger. It's probably been 4, 5, 6 years since I've done the level 50 rogue quest. So I don't even remember what to do, except for going to Ravenholdt.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please, adventurer, have a seat and discuss a simple matter with me. You see, adventurer, I've recently lost something dear to me, and to put it bluntly, I want it back at all costs. There's something in it for you, don't worry about that. Oh yes, something very nice. Now, what say you, adventurer? Are you up for some adventure? First things first. What I've lost is a small blue bag.
the contents of which are a private matter. Don't bother going after the thieves, because they are already dead. What we do know is the fools couldn't get the bag open, so they sold it to some Timbermaw shaman in Ajara as a holy relic. Clever. I need you to travel to Ajara and retrieve it from the shaman through subtlety or force. Better luck with the first method, I'd wager. Once acquired, take it to Archmage Asylum.
Wow, Sigfall is so strong. Behold, the Hinterlands. Alright gamers, I'm gonna go take a little break. I'll be back in like 30, 60, 15.